There we go. Right, we're live on the... There's a cat hair floating around. Yeah. Okay. If anyone's interested, check the thumbnail for the YouTube. I found that screenshot yesterday, and it's so nostalgic. I think that's from Party Island, from the previous season. I'll close that as well. Boom. Right, I believe we're on. Let me scroll up and chat. Hey, Sunny got first for the 9th time, and welcome in for 189 streams. Pludgy, welcome in, how you doing? Peggy, how you doing? Aiden, welcome in for 103 streams. Peggy, welcome in for 431 streams. Isabella, how you doing? Right. True, welcome in, how you doing? Okay, first things first, I'm gonna show... Oh, let me do my status. Let's go live. First things first, I'm gonna take Isabella to the XP farm, just to show them where it is, and then give them a Nether Roof portal. Oh, you figured it out? Okay. I'll just do the Nether Roof portal then. Show me where you want the roof portal to be. Appreciate it, Odin. All right, you? Yeah, doing good, thanks. I had a blood test. I have a hole in my arm, but I'm doing okay. Also, for those who were in stream yesterday, I made a bunch of generic thumbnails that I can switch between for the YouTube. So, did you pass the test? I don't know. They don't tell you instantly, unfortunately. But they said I seemed healthy. Did you make any more? How many did I send you? I made quite a few of them. 1 second, true. A few of them have a slight issue with them. Oh yeah, I barely sent you any of them. 1 second. I'll send you the rest. Pludgy, it's also in the group chat with you in it, so you can also provide... I can only do 10 at a time? Okay, let's do the second 10. There you go. Yes, now I can do it. Oh, I moved. Oh, you want it right there? I don't have an ender chest on me. Okay. I can put it right here. I need to get some... Do you have obsidian at this base? We've got 8. Okay, I'll go get some stuff and then I'll come back and make you it. Can take even a week, so yeah, but hopefully all good. Hopefully. I've got a flint and steel, which will help. Let's go get some obsidian. Oh, the 8 obsidian was your end chest? Zap's welcome in for 416 streams. True, I sent them to you. Thumbnail looks like Party Island from last season. I believe that is exactly what it is. I've got quite a few thumbnails which are throwbacks to previous seasons and whatnot. Just having a look through. Nice. Right, so we need 1, 2, 3. Need to be able to make 2 portals. Isabella, do you want me to bring you the ender chest from the hub? from the farming area. Unless, do we have any Eye of Enders? Do we have Eyes of Enders? Or even Ender Pearls? I just need the eye. We don't have Ender Pearls here, it looks like. Which is a shock, considering there's an Enderman farm. Building day? I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I believe it yet, because yesterday was technically a building day. Extra eyes at your base. Ooh. Okay, I'll head over there. You'll be phone call, no worries. Noob, don't bully me. Oh, I will announce it later in the Discord, but I officially have made the plan for all of the borders. Where would it be, Aiden? Would it be at the top or the bottom? My flying skills are upgraded. Oh, here we go. These are, can I take 2 of them, please? Also, look at this build. This is really coming along. This is looking awesome. What is that? That there? I like limited space servers, so excited. See what you decide on. Do you know what's funny about that, Sony? Is I was looking at the weld files this morning. I did like a full backup and viewed them. In the overworld, even though it's 5k by 5k, 90% of the server hasn't had a player in the chunk for more than 5 minutes. So we're literally only using about 10% of that space currently. Like, there's still loads of... We could, like, if we doubled the player count, there'd still be enough space. Yeah, that's true. And it doesn't even include the bit underground. Anyone selling beacons? There is a wither skeleton farm. It's not, I don't know how well it's been spawn proofed. I think Outlaws was doing a bit of it yesterday. Tell Pludgy we have a skelly farm. I can take you there in a moment. Let me do this Nether Roof Portal. I'll take you over there. I'll actually bring some blocks as well. Okay, so it produces a lot more. Is the spawn proofing like done? Right, so 4 to 17. Is it negative? Yeah. Negative 4 to 17. And then positive 4027. 4027. Don't go through the portal, whatever you do. It will break it. I use, might need quite a bit of glass. Hey, Solitaire, welcome in, how you doing? Goes through the portal. Don't do that. 527503. Hey, appreciate the follow, welcome in, how you doing? Here we go, and then 527. So here. Welcome in. How you doing? This should hopefully link to that other one I just made. There we go. That's now linked, so you should be able to use it. Yeah, there you go. I don't have a sign for it. There you go. Yeah, Pludgy, where are you? Do you have another roof portal? Because I think you're straight this way. Oh, let me get some blocks. I don't know if I have any here. Anything I could use? I don't want to use pale oak. I could maybe use some carpet. Let me go to the other base. Meet a spawn portal? Okay, that works. Ooh, I might need some more rockets. I don't think I... Do you have any spare rockets, Bludger? Rockets are still so rare on this server. Also, if anyone wants to, while watching the stream, you can... Oh, thank you. It would be appreciated if you drop a lurk on the YouTube. Just to give it a little boost. Reactions, likes, all that kind of stuff helps boost it as far as I'm aware. I'm already here, appreciate you. Right, so, we should have... We have a lot of cobblestone. Is there deep slate anywhere? One of these should hopefully have deep slate in it. Ah, here we go. You put 3 in, you get 6 out. Okay, right. Big screen now. Thanks for YouTube. Hey, Solitaire, appreciate you on the YouTube. Pudgy, appreciate you over on the YouTube. But I don't know if it's your gunpowder. I don't know if there's gunpowder at my farm. I got tons of sugarcane for paper. Ooh, I might have to later. We'll see. A stonecutter? Hey, Torex, welcome in. Torex, how did you find the community? Because I was going through my screenshots the other day to try and find YouTube thumbnail ones. And I saw a screenshot of you on with you in the background on the SMP. Sorry, on the Skyblock. Did you... Wait, where am I going? I went the wrong way. Did you join through another streamer? Did you collect Pludgy? I did, I remembered. Welcome in for 8 streams, by the way. Another streamer, no. Oh, you just joined the Skyblock and then came to stream that way. I know there was quite a few streamers on the server, so I was just trying to double check. Because there is if you have one of the community streamers vouch for you, like you've been a part of their community for quite a while, it kind of skips a bit in this one. Oh, right, okay, I got you. So... Let me turn off my shaders for this bit. We are here. So if you go down there... also, let me come down here quickly. There's a crafting table. I'm just gonna quickly, pop some of this in there. I want to see if I can quickly do some helping. Yep, can confirm because of that gutty guy. Yeah, to be fair, if there's a streamer we know quite well and they vouch for a player, they don't have to do the whole growing in the community all over again. That's the hard part, is getting the initial initial community stuff. And then once you're vouched in one community, you kind of can move around the other ones as well. Or at least that's how I view it. I don't know if all streamers do that. Well, I know Zaps has vouched for quite a few people before. Who I talk to a lot of, yeah, True does like the buildings. I just had Llama say, this is my cousin good, cousin Joy. Pretty much, yeah. We also have a thing where you can vouch for family. Or friends. So if you're trusted in the community, and you have a friend that you trust, you can vouch for them. The only risk with that is if you vouch for people and like quite a few of them have not been vouch worthy, then your vouchers don't work anymore. There we go. Pludgy, I'll be honest, it might be slightly lower because I'm out here trying to place things. Is it working at all? Three skellies so far. That might be about as fast as it was for me yesterday. But it should get faster as the spawn proofing's finished. I so want to I don't know why, but Striders, I can't stand them. Like, they're everywhere, all the time. Horse Striders? Well, they're considered as passive mobs, so they never actually despawn. Does this whole area up here need doing? Have you done the sphere? How do we do that with mini HUD? Okay, power 3 is not what I want to be using right now. $10 to 12 a minute? I got skelly heads pretty quick. If I stand there too, it might help. Shapes. So if I like stand here where someone's gonna AFK, what is it? CNX? No, that's Tweakaroo. Scene H. Shapes. Add shape. Sphere. Add shape. Configure. Radius should be 96. Which is the current settings on the server. Did that work? Yes. Okay. So this is the shape. So if we have a look inside of it. Ah, yeah. So there's quite a lot over here. I don't know. Are you lot gonna do the 98 or do 128? I don't know if that setting's gonna change anytime soon, I'll be honest. In fact, I'm going to go a couple out just to give it a slight buffer if they move around in that area. We have planned... Oh, 128. Right, got you. Is that just for when it gets increased again? That's what Fred said to do. Oh, right, that's fair, yeah. The reason it only needs to be 98 is, in the server info doc, the hard despawn ranges, meaning how far away mobs can actually be from you, is 98 instead of 128. Default's 128, but to help with entities, we reduced it. So, for the foreseeable future, should be good if you just did the 98. To be fair, if you did 128, it's still gonna work. Tundra, welcome in, how you doing? You could just set it all on fire? Yeah, that would work. Got some more deep slate down there. Is it quick? How you doing? Just those three? Okay. Hopefully I'm not blocking it by being up here. I shouldn't be blocking it. They should be able to spawn quite close. I really want soul speed for this. My hand's cramping. I've seen some people do this, where instead of spawn proofing, they delete everything in the area, so there's nowhere for anything to spawn. I'm not sure which one's faster. Let's try and get you soul speed. I think I've got iron boots somewhere with it on. I'm not going to be doing this much, so I still want to try and get some building done. Spawn proofing is faster. Welcome in, Julio. How you doing? Oh, there's even bits there. That's a spawning location. Oh, no, it's not. It lied. The hand cramps? I know. It's because I'm right-clicking so much. There's bits beneath us as well. That guy just 360'd me. I'll just place the rest of the blocks that I brought, and then we should be good. Technically, if we now, once we finish spawn, once we do some more spawn proofing, if we leave the area, half expect to see the death cert at the end. Hey, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. How you doing? No worries, ups. I can't promise how much I'll do, because it might still be hours worth of spawn proofing, you never know, but I can do a bit. I did a bit, not much actually the other day, I wouldn't even count that as spawn proofing. I want to do a bit though, because Outlaws asked if I wanted to help do some spawn proofing yesterday, but I went to bed quite early yesterday. So I didn't want to, you know. I say quite early. I don't think, like, getting in the bed at, like, 9 PM and then going to bed at, like, 11 is that early. I recognize that username, I think. Oh, you've been here before. Hello, welcome back. How are you doing? Is there anything else around here that I've missed? Oh. Technically... Oh no, that's not it. It's a bit up here as well. Right above the farm. I don't see any mobs there though, so I think... prioritize where mobs are? I think the netherrack is worse, because more seems to be spawning on the netherrack than anything else. There's a bit down there. Then a bit up there. Doing way better? I'm glad. Bludgy, I'm literally, let me place the rest of my inventory, and then I'm gonna go back to the ice area. I won't be long. Then I'm gonna get rid of all the mobs up here. It should clear it out for down there. I would probably, oops, to be safe, I would definitely increase it from the exact 98 to maybe slightly higher so you can move around the area without causing them to spawn back. Hey, they got one. Right, that's most of this area done. We just got to clear them out now. Ooh, okay. The guys with spears are more dangerous than I was expecting. Where's that from? Oh. The other side of me. Okay, right. That should be faster now. Oh, and they're gone. I'm done with my little bit of spawn proofing. Yeah, I think I actually remember that because you based near them. We'll make a better entrance soon. I don't see many mobs around. So I should, in theory, have better spawn rates. Oh, I just saw some spawn. Uh-oh. Bludgy, where was that? Maybe a custom... Oh, yeah! You knew how to do the custom resource packs. Up on the roof by the bit down? Uh-oh. Help. What did you do? Do you want to share the waypoint? Is it over here? Oh, just spotted it. Do you have a chest on you? I don't have a chest on me. Don't worry, I will keep it loaded in this pile. Hurry back. Don't worry, I'm gonna walk it to you. I'm walking it. Let me double check I didn't miss anything. No. I'm gonna walk it back. And then dropping him off. I mean, that probably would be better. Oh, I should probably... Oops. I'm on the roof. Wait, there might be stuff in my inventory I don't need to hold. Okay, I've got everything important. Need something that's not spawnable. There you go. We just click the... Go. I'm on my way. Yeah, I may have forgotten this was the 3K out one. Whoops. Does that spawn on the bed? No. I would prefer not to be doing that. Foxes, how you doing? Welcome in. Sorry, I missed that. Free shulkers. A messy end chest still. I haven't sorted that out yet. I haven't sorted that one out yet. I'm on my way, Pledgy. I'm almost there. How's stream going? It's going pretty good. I was going to do some building today. I started late because I was getting a blood test. I'm live on YouTube as well. Finally. Oh. I used to do a lot of YouTube streams, but I kind of stopped when I didn't have thumbnails, but quite a few people yesterday recommended I just do the generic, like a few generic ones and cycle them. Oh, yeah. Isabella wanted to borrow some sponges from someone if anyone has them. Wait, did you get 3 skulls in that short time? Pepsi? Pepsi Max, that is. I'm hoping it's the one from yesterday. Right, there you go. Put them in someone's end chest for sponges. Ah, they remembered. Oh, oops, sorry. Right, now we're going back to our area. And then Outlaws is end chest. Right, okay. Oh, there's a few people here now, isn't there? Let me double check. And then I might be able to give you an update of the borders. Okay, there's a few of us here. Katie, I appreciate the 40 months and a 40-month streak. And the sign-in for 439 streams. Very, very appreciated. Right. Who wants to know... Well, I'm going to tell you anyway, so I'm not even going to ask that. Oh, it's a shadow. I was like, what is on the bed? It's a shadow. So the idea... Sign in for your first stream, welcome. The idea for the borders... Oh, I have glasses on, and I'm trying to rub my eye. Overwhelmed, soft border at 5k. Meaning, you can go... This isn't in effect yet, meow back. This is going to be set up soon. 5k by 5k, so the same as it is now. The outside of that is for resource collection, not base building. If you build a base out there, it will be deleted. I won't even look for bases. I just trim 5k by 5k, and then, you know. So it's just for resource collection outside of the 5k, which was the original plan. The Nether is going to have the same thing, but at 5k by 2,500, 2,500. Which means you can make portals up to 20k blocks out in the overworld to get quick travel to, like, mining deserts and that kind of stuff. The end is going to have a 2.5k by 2.5k soft border as well, meaning you can build bases and everything like that within 2.5k of the middle island, basically. So if your coordinates go outside of that, it will be trimmed. When it comes around to trimming worlds, I won't ask if people have stuff outside of it. Is the with us? Yes, that's within the 2.5k. I double checked that. As of right now, I'm not aware of anything outside of that, but those borders have been in place since the beginning. Especially the overworld one, because you can't actually go outside of it. No one has currently gone outside the 2.5k in the Nether. I checked that this morning. So that one seems to be plenty of space. The end is a different story, because people have gone 45k blocks out. So the end file is pretty big at the moment. But yeah, I will reiterate that when the border opens, if you build a base outside of it, it's just going to be deleted. I'm not going to search like I did last season. Last season, I dreaded whenever I had to do a world trim. I hated the idea of doing a world trim. It was like a 4 or 5 hour job. Going through all the bases, trying to figure out what they want to keep, what they don't. But with this method, it's like a 10-minute job to do the worlds. So, apologies if you don't like it, but this season, it's a soft border. Oh, do you want to know something cool as well? I checked today. Only about 10% of the overworld border, 5k by 5k, has had a player in it for more than 5 minutes. Meaning, we're not using 90% of the 5k by 5k. So it should be plenty of space even late into the season. Has it been in the Nether yet? Waiting for zombie to play before we explore the Nether. That's fair. But yeah, so I'm just waiting on a couple things, and then that'll be put into place, and I'll do a big announcement when it's happening for the world opening. I have found a way to prevent the map updating. So you know the world map? I have found a way to have that not update outside of 5k by 5k. So that's good. Because that file, basically how that kind of works is every block is a PNG file, and it constantly updates all of them around players. So it's pretty... I don't particularly like how it works, but that's how it works. Okay, I also decided I didn't want that. But I did find out that if you have a white shulker box, it looks quite cool as well. We probably need more ice. probably need some more ice. Sounds like a good plan. Hey. I'm glad people aren't massively against it. Oh, perfect. Look at this. I'm actually going to put the flight duration freeze in there. Thank you, Isabella, because I'm pretty sure they collected that. Go back up here. How did they have a phone call? No worries. I'm pretty spoiled because I've been playing on an SMP where the overworld border is, as far as I know, the normal distance. So 3 million blocks away from spawn. So if I want to find new resources, I just fly away. Yeah, that's what this is going to be. But the only thing is if you don't bring the resources within 5k by 5k, it gets trimmed off. Meaning, right, so let's give a hypothetical. If this desert here is at 6k blocks out, and you have a nether roof portal to it, every time I trim the server files, this whole desert regenerates. Or you travel 12k blocks out to a deep dark. You loot it, you mark down where all the deep darks are. When the server resets, you can go back to all of them and loot them again. It prevents with, I don't know, with 47, was it 47? Yeah, with 47 people on the whitelist, I don't want people having to start traveling out 100k to find some loot. Okay, it snowed here, but that's fine. So yeah, you're allowed to, same as last season. Last season was like that, but it didn't have the hard border. So it meant every time I trimmed the world, I had to go through like 30, 40 bases, plus all the other farms they had around the server. Plus quite a few people had farms underground, so I had to look for that. And something I learned in season 2 was at the end portal, no one put the coordinates in there. So I might have accidentally trimmed someone's build that was underground for the end portal. So this season, if it's inside 5k by 5k, it won't get deleted. 5k by 5k, 2.5k by 2.5k, and they're never on the end. And it means I can literally do it in about 10 minutes, rather than like a day job, like a full day trimming worlds. Solitary, I didn't even think of that, but that's a really good point. If the server updates, well, when the server updates, if they add any new biomes, you just head outside of the 5k by 5k to find the resources. It does, whenever they do that though, sometimes it can cause a slight issue where the generation of the weld, when you trim it, can like mess up slightly, but if it's outside, if nothing inside should get trimmed, so it shouldn't make a big difference to the inside of the border. Eventually the outside of the border might look a bit messed up. Find unlooted cities. Yeah, I think there's loads of benefits to regular trimming. The only problem with regular trimming is when there's like a difficult method of figuring out where to trim. But this method prevents that from being an issue. I could use some Swift Sneak through. I don't think it will be long. I'm just waiting to hear about something. Basically, you know the backup system we had last season? Which was like every 12 hours. We're waiting for that to be finished set up. We have a backup system currently, and we have core protect. Which means I can roll back areas, but just for like big changes. I wanted to make sure that was going. What happens when someone's outside the border when the world gets trimmed? If they've placed a shulker box, the shulker box will disappear. If they're just outside of it, then when they log back in, it will generate as if it's like they've just loaded the world. I will be telling people before I trim the world as well, so... If I tell people, by the way, in like 2 days' time, or something like that, I'm going to be trimming the world, and you're, I don't know, stood underground somewhere, then I guess we'll find out what happens. It's a whole new world when they log in, yeah. Most likely, it will just do something like that. It will just regenerate it around you. Figure out what's, If the world doesn't take you out, Peggy will. Noted. Listen to Bob to not die. Exactly. This is what I've been trying to get people to think about since season 1. Is there a way to get the last known location for a player if a player logs off and gets back after a couple of months? So we could give them a heads up or gather their stuff. They shouldn't die. They shouldn't die outside of it. I don't have anything that tracks where players are in the world file. But it's like, you know when you load up a brand new Minecraft world? And like, you spawn on the ground and everything around you is there? That's because it just generated. It will do the same thing. It's the equivalent of if you logged into a world that hasn't been loaded before. It just loads the area around you. The only question I have is what happens if they logged off underground? Would it put them to the surface, or would you just, like, suffocate slightly until you mine the blocks you're in? I don't think that's an issue till someone tells us there's an issue. First spawn is underwater. Yeah. To be fair, right? Whenever I do the first world trim outside of the border, I can test that with an ult. So there's nothing to worry about. If the world gen changed, they would suffocate. It depends if it moves them to the first. The whole point of this is we're going to be trimming outside of 5k. I will find out what happens to a player if they log off outside of that and disappear for a few months. So there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry about any sort of negatives or anything like that. It'll all be sorted. It's more of an update. This is what's happening. I'm more worried about people losing their items. It's nothing to worry about at all. Hypothetically, if someone loses their items, we just roll back their inventory. And they get everything they lost. But there's nothing to worry about. This isn't like a negative thing that's happening. We can track, we can't, when I said I can't track people's player positions, we have a full history of everyone's inventories. Shulkers that might be placed in the ground and want an and wanting to help out. I would strongly recommend you don't leave shulkers and stuff outside of the border. Whether it gets trimmed or not, that's probably something people shouldn't really want to do. Just float all their items to the surface. Even if they... Yeah. But it's not an instant suffocation either. So if they have a pickaxe on them, they can just break the block and they're fine. This isn't like something to worry about. People do people stuff. Yeah, it's much easier to deal with that once people have done people stuff. That's what I found out at least. So if we trim the weld and someone, and in fact it happened last season a few times as well. People left shulkers during the weld trims and they didn't mark it on the base location map that they've got shulkers somewhere and it just gets deleted. And then they just made new shulkers. There's nothing to worry about. This shouldn't be a stressful thing for players to think about. Collect resources outside of 5k, come back. Exactly. There we go. In fact, I'll add a guideline rule. If you're going to be logged off for a while, don't log off outside of the border. And then it's, you know, then it's not the server's fault for anything. Katie's volunteering as tribute. I don't have anything to lose. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to worry about. I don't know how it became it's more, we're gonna open the border up. It's a good thing. I wouldn't worry. But let me Google it. But yeah, if someone leaves a bunch of items outside the border and they don't log in for 2 months, they come back and it's gone, it's not exactly my fault, and I wouldn't feel, you know, I wouldn't feel crazy bad about it if the outside of 5k is going to be trimmed no matter what. So, if you leave a bunch of items out there and don't log in for 2 months and it gets trimmed out, it's not my fault. But I'm only being strict about it because last season I wasn't. And it made a lot of extra work. So. I kind of have to bite the bullet and try and be strict. If a player logs out on a server and they are underground, what happens if that area gets trimmed from the weld file? Minecraft 1.21.11. Just have the rules updated and we'll be fine. It already says in the guidelines, anything outside of 5k by 5k will be deleted with no exceptions. It's not as scary as it sounds. I'll be honest, glass half full, not half empty. The world's opening up. We can all explore as much as we want. We can all collect resources as much as we want. I would recommend not finding negatives with it. It's a cool thing. There's nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. Welcome in the YouTubes. How you doing? Oh, it's snowing. Oops. Just what? You're good. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. I'm just making sure. Surely outweighs the cons. Yeah. Plus, if you die, right? Hypothetically, you die, 10k blocks out, you suffocate. You can just set a waypoint there, go back. No one's gonna load it. And if you don't get it, we could either roll back the inventory for when you have the items, or it's just a casualty of not following the guidelines. If you get what I mean. Doing quite well with the ice. We haven't been getting as much ice because there's so much stone on the levels we're at now. And I'll be honest, I'm tempted to finish this off, like flatten this level, and then just get blue ice from outside the border. Because if I find a nice looking ice place, you can just destroy the whole thing and get a ton of blue ice. Can't even speak correctly. Coffee time. Do you know what? Recently I've been trying to avoid caffeine. Like this morning I woke up and I had water. Rather than the roof. The one outside of Zaps's. Nope. The one outside of Fox's and everyone's. But doctors told me. Yeah, I'm trying to be a bit healthier. Not healthier as in I need to be. I haven't been told to get healthier. I don't know. Oh, we're full. I was home yesterday. We had he had 5 energy drinks and a large coffee. Oh, their poor heart. I used to do that kind of stuff though. I used to have tons of energy drinks all the time. Like, when I was a teenager, I did it. I used to have back-to-back energy drinks. I don't like the taste of plain water. So I put cucumber. I've heard that quite a bit. I'm not aware that water has a taste. But quite a few people have said that. Hate the taste of it. Is it you that said that then? Is it you don't like the taste of it, or you don't like the absence of taste? No, the taste. What does water taste of? I can't even think of something it tastes like. Just the taste of water? There isn't really anything to compare it to. What, air? I don't know. It's an interesting concept for me, but I just don't... I don't think of it. I prefer having taste added to water, like dilutant juice and stuff like that. But other than that... Okay, I think this is pretty flat now. We're just going to level this off and then we're done with whatever we're doing here. Further taste of milk, soda, juice. Like eating watermelon. Watermelon's nice. I don't always think of it, but sometimes I like to feel hydrated. Different places have wildly different tasting waters. How it's treated. Yeah, isn't some of the old pipe systems around the place, like, some of them are still like the old lead ones, I think. I don't know if I made that up. Is it lead? Or is it just like broken old pipes? Maybe it wasn't lead. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong word. Like really old medieval time pipes is what I'm thinking of. Yes, old lead pipes are still used. Whoops. Old lead pipes are still used for drinking water in the UK as of January 2026. Lead pipes were commonly installed before 1970 to connect homes to the public water mains, and their use was banned around that time. Fully illegal for new installations by the late 1960s, early 1970s. However, many old properties, especially those built in the built or not modernized before 1970, still have lead pipe work, either underground, the communication pipes owned by the water company up to the property boundary, or inside the building private supply pipes, the homeowner's responsibility. Current situation. Yeah, nah. Does that mean you tasted a coin before? Metallic taste? Some places still have logs that are hollowed out as pipes. A lot of clay too. What does it do? To be fair, I know what a 2p tastes like from when I was a kid. A 2p coin. They were the most flavoursome coins you could find. I don't know if I was supposed to say that on the internet or not, but... Forget all of this, bring on the booze. Let's change his book. I'm excited for Aiden's minigame. I think that's going to be cool. I'm hoping other people also make minigames. I know I plan to make one eventually. I want to get like the basics of the server down. Like starting like a big build. Things like, do you have 5 soul cents spare? Maybe at the farming hut. Right, this is our current stockpile of ice. We're up to 9, almost 10 stacks. So I've got 10 stacks of blue ice now. And 2 shulkers of stone, which is fairly fun. And just some generic, like, I've got a shulker box of snow. I'm gonna take this beacon from here. But I'm gonna leave the pillar. In case we want to bring it back. I'm attempting the remake Poe's Wordle game she made, but that's later in the season. Ooh. Yeah, I'm all down for mini games and stuff. I can even do like the pings in the Discord or plan a stream around mini games. I'm all down for mini games this season. Right, so some of the blocks we've got for the actual building. Let's line them up over here. So, we've got stone in case we want to use stone. Blue ice is the big one. Snow. Amethyst stuff in here. And the rest of these are pretty much generic, placed somewhere. In fact, I don't actually want that out in case... I don't know what happens if a creeper gets it. Do we need a new casino? Community built? Everyone adds their own games? I mean, we could do. I don't think... Me, personally, I don't think I've ever been a fan of the casino stuff on the server. Because Season 2, I think originally we banned it. And then Pludgy made their underground casino that no one was allowed to show on stream. Because I didn't like gambling on the server. I don't know if people knew about his one. I don't know whether I just outed them. But they made an underground casino. And then Season 3, it kind of came more common. People doing the minigame stuff with the casinos. But that's me personally. I don't mind what people do. People want to do it, they want to do it. I miss my casino. Yeah. Because it's technically gambling with slot machines and roulette on a server with like young people on it and stuff. So I don't know how I feel about it, but that's just a personal opinion. That's not me being like, it's bad kind of thing. Where do I put this? Oh, wait, I'm actually going to use this. I need to spawn-proof this area. I haven't spawn-proofed it yet, and there seems to be a lot of mobs about. It's a good way to find out if you have a gambling problem. It's a good way to start it. 2 years in a row. Do you know what kind of mini games I kind of liked? I can't remember who did it, but there was a parkour one where you put like a diamond in, it opened the doors, and then it did a like that kind of stuff. I really enjoyed that stuff. You put a diamond in, it opens the doors to the Mario parkour stuff. In fact, you could have one that has a reward. That was Fret. Because if you had a minecart, so you're in a glass box, a glass tube with parkour in it. You have a minecart next to you. You put a diamond in, the door opens, the minecart starts going, and you have to get to the end. The minecart might go off somewhere and then come back if you want to make it slower. And you have to beat the minecart to the end of the parkour. Otherwise, it picks up the diamond that dropped on the floor. That could be a fun one. Like, race the minecart. I don't know how that would work. That was literally just made up in my head. I feel like I could get that working. Here's an idea you could steal from Drac. What's that? Sounds like you have a plan. I might have to do that. They have a shop with things from Creative. We considered that the other day with the Swift Sneak. We did a vote on it, and I don't think I want creative items. I think instead we're going to open up the border, everyone gets it themselves. Because I was going to have the bits for bobs on here, where I spawn in things like cat spawn eggs and, I don't know, bee spawn eggs and stuff, but I think we went away from the spawning items in. I think they said it themselves. Their server is not vanilla, whereas this SMP is like vanilla focused. But it's a cool idea. I'm not against it, just I don't know how I feel about it on here. We could make a community-run shop, and all proceeds go to a prize. People can donate stuff to sell. So like if I get a ton of wood, I could put some wood in the shop, or if I get a ton of netherrack, or I have a shulk of stone, I could put that in there, kind of thing. But one game I do want to try and make is the Hunger Games. I don't know how it would work on here. But I loved the old Hunger Game minigames, like the Hunger Game maps. I just need to think of a good way to do it. I don't know. Because we used to run PvP events on that random test server I had. I remember that. We did a few streams where there was quite a lot of us building on one of my just random servers, and then we would open it up to PvP games. But I would like to run like a Hunger Games one. I kind of like the idea of racing the parkour thing now. Oh, so sorry, so sorry. Right, I'm gonna use stripped pale oak. I remember that. Wasn't there a Hunger Games minigame before? On here? There was the map, the sand map one. Do you remember the one I had the maze On that test server. I think we ran something similar, yeah. That was just like PvP though. I don't think it was like an actual Hunger Games one. People just had to go around and find things in chests. Oh yeah, so I guess, yeah, no, it was Hunger Games. Yeah. Isn't that Hunger Games? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't know why I didn't think of that, yeah. That was fun. Yeah, I kind of want to do that on here. Do you remember the maze one I made with the redstone? And people got a little starting area, and then after 5 minutes, where one of the walls dropped, and then after like another 5 minutes, another set of walls dropped, and then I never restocked it to do it again. I don't know if I want to make mini games or a big base first. I might do a base, because mini games might help if people stop playing the server. I just thought of myself, I could do a, like, Massacre of Tango's decked out and build it on the server. Why? Because of the amount of work, K2? I didn't know you could just hold it down. And redstone? That's fair. Oh, true. Did you ever look at the thumbnails? I don't know if I missed your response. Just another quick reminder. If you're the pinned message is the YouTube stream, if anyone wants to lurk over there. And vice versa, if anyone wants to lurk on the Twitch from the YouTubes. It's the pinned message. The redstone would be difficult. Oh, yeah, okay, I've just remembered what game you're on about now. With the keys and stuff. What was the other one they made where it was like you had to deliver food to certain places and whatnot? Waffles, welcome back in. How you doing? Good to see you. Right, do I have shulker shells here? No. Where did... I think I put them over there. Overcooked or something? Yeah, I could technically do something similar to that. In my own weird, broken, like, redstone way. Because I know how to make a randomizer. And if I know how to make a randomizer, I could in theory have random events happen during a minigame, like RNG. And then the player would have to react, otherwise other redstone kicks off. In Season 2? Yeah, that was me. Good night, everyone. Good night, Solitaire. Appreciate you being here. Oh. Did my ping just spike? My ping did just spike. No one else's did, so that my internet just dipped. Let me double check stream's still going well. Looks like it. My fault. Right, one of the things I also found out that you could do, I think this is actually True's recommendation, so credit to True, is if I put a block there and place that there, you get that style. Why is it in a shadow? That's darker than it was the other day. Or you could just place it like that as the initial one. To like blend it up into other stuff. You could also just use it in the wall. So white shulkers are actually something we can use as well. This is the white box. This is loads of random... Oh, wait. Maybe I should just move this into there. There we go. I'm not planning on making mine for a few months at least. I think we might be due a redstone stream at some point. We've done a lot of like survival. We've done a lot of we've done one stream of server building, so I'd probably want to do another one of those at some point. And then one stream could be planning the redstone for a mini game. There's one redstone thing I don't know how to build, and it sounds scary. How do you make a redstone counter? One that counts, because I've seen videos of someone being able to make a counter. And it like counts upwards and then stops. Someone needed calcite. Thought it would move, moved my box. I need calcite. Or the prize, like the points could be a number of items in a chest. So as the game goes on, it deposits items into a chest. And then after the game stops, it stops the whole thing. And you take the like sticks out or emeralds called points. And then depending how many emeralds you have at the end of it depends on your score. What game are we talking about? Just one that I'm trying to think about at the moment. Not sure how it's going to work yet, but I like the idea of it. Oh, I imagine everyone already is. But if anyone's not subscribed on YouTube, it would be appreciated. Game design? Yeah, I'm actually trying to think of it, how I'd do it. I like farming games, so maybe it could be something similar to that. Hey, Spooky, welcome in. How you doing? Stardew Valley stream ever? I mean, that is highly requested. That is highly requested. How much is it? This area is so big, it's hard to know where to start. I do want a large gate here somewhere. think you already have Stardew. I have Stardew? What's that? Let me open up Steam. If you don't, it's $10.99. I don't believe I ever played it. Terraria? Yeah, I have Terraria. I definitely have Terraria. Let me open it up. Uh-oh, it started downloading Dota. No, I don't have Stardew Valley. Right, so if we lined this up, let me do this, because I kind of like grid systems. What if we did a chunk-wide gate? Ah, but would it need a middle block for the gate? Probably. I don't like... Do I like there being a singular middle block, or do I like there being a double middle block? Are you going to try Hightail soon? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because maybe if it becomes more optimized. It's not very optimized yet. There's a lot of exploits. I watched a video last night telling you all the exploits in it. Go all out and have a triple door. So that's the same as a single middle. I mean like the middle block. Should there be one middle block or should it be an even number? Hightail is great. Rants, welcome in on the YouTube. How you doing? I'll go for 2. That was quick. That there's exploits. Yeah, you can dupe items. You can dupe any item in your inventory. You can get infinite range. There's a lot of stuff you could do in there. Let's go for a double thing. So we'll go every 2 just to mark the area. So it's not quite ready for like servers and stuff. I've seen a lot of people play it though. I've watched Asmongold play it. Do I have leather boots on me? I do. Kids friends last night. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the roleplay side of it. Roleplay? No. RPG? That just means roleplay game. True. I didn't expect you to be the one to say that. Formula rants. Head over to the Twitch if you want. There's commands in the Twitch chat. We don't have any set up for the YouTube, unfortunately. Eating goldfish? I didn't know people ate goldfish. Not in a negative way, I just didn't know that was something to eat. Oh, the crackers? Right. Okay, dude. That's fair. I pictured, like, my pet goldfish when I was a kid. And I'm like, people eat goldfish? Okay. I'll let you off. I was very confused for a moment. Texas, so it's not perfect, but still great. It is pretty cool. I'm not against the game. I just don't want to be... I don't want to get addicted to a game that isn't Minecraft too early into the season, because I want to try and play this a bit. The server we're on currently is a community SMP, so this one isn't a public server, but if you do ! SMP, you can see how you can apply to join it. And then you just got to stick around in the community. And once you become a community member, you'll be able to join up. It is quite hard to get on it if you've never been a part of the community before, because it takes a while to get like full trust. You will get addicted. I was up till midnight Wednesday night. Because I didn't want to stop. Yeah, I think I won't play it with the idea that I want to carry on playing this. Right, what do we think about that? Like, if we dig that out, reinforce the walls, maybe do a pattern on each of the walls, that has a singular middle block for, like, the entrance to the gate. And then it opens up into this village, which I think Isabella is on that island over there. They might build the village up, make it look a bit, like, cooler and stuff, and then it could link into that. If it doesn't, we can do a path coming out of here, down there, over to the bridge that goes over to there. So that could be a cool build. If we, like, level this out, like, level it to here. Oh, or just to that level. And then just go straight through the mountain. The question is, do I definitely want to do that? Because once I do that, it will be hard to undo it. If you get what I mean. And then it will come out to here, and this will be roughly where we have, like, some houses around here. We could also have some automatic farms, like, in the side of the mountain. Maybe with some glass and whatnot around it. So when you walk through the gates, the big gates, you'll see things on either side of it. That would be cool. Okay. I'm slightly more convinced to do it. What level is the floor on the other side? So this level here is 110. What level is this on the inside? Slightly higher. But we could do some stairs at the beginning, or we just level this to this level here, and then we just have to go down 6 blocks. Like medieval walls with towers and flags that are watching the gate. But ice? Funny you say that. We're collecting blue ice and white blocks. I want to do exactly that. I want to have towers and walls around the whole top of this, and the middle to be a stronghold. Essentially. So like around the tops are going to be towers and walls. At least that's the idea. And then the middle is going to be like a stronghold. Right. So I think step 1, I want to light this up, but I don't want to melt all of the snow. Can snow blocks melt? Ooh. Oh, are these for the leather boots? Is this because I keep forgetting to put it on my leather boots? Yeah, thank you, thank you. They don't melt. Snow blocks don't melt. I think I actually got... Yeah, I've got some coal here. I don't have my fortune. Oh, wait. I do have my fortune on me. Playing Animal Crossing? No worries, appreciate the lurk. I appreciate you, Outlaws. Yeah, okay, so we can actually light up this area, spawn-proof it. Let me hold this, because I'll use my fortune and repair my silk at the same time. Uh-oh. Hey, Fret, welcome in, how you doing? There we go. Fret, welcome in for 390 streams. The snow won't melt. Okay, appreciate it. Spooky. Everyone's there, doing good. I started slightly late, so you still got a bit of stream left. Yeah, doing good. I'm gonna take the plaster off now because I don't know what it's made out of, and certain plasters, if I leave them on too long, take the skin with it when I take them off. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm allergic to something in plasters. Ow! Okay, I might have left that one on too long, because now it's really red. I liked Hoff's tour of their base. That was pretty cool. I wish that soul torches could be used for pumpkins, like change the color of the glowing face. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. What am I looking for? Sticks. I don't think I have much wood here. Aiden, are you still in chat? Is your wood farm, wood shop stocked? Right. Let's start spawn proofing. This might take a while. I want this whole area spawn proofed. Maybe I should start at the top and work my way down. Because I might get a better view up there. Oh, can they not spawn on snow? What if the snow melts? Then they can spawn. Okay. So that was kind of a catch-22. If you spawn-proof around it, it might unspawn-proof because of the snow melting. Ooh. Every quarter that ends in a 0, i.e. every 10 blocks. mean, that does sound much cleaner. Okay, well, I'm already lost. Not lost, but I'm already deep in a cave. Lighten up a cave system. I don't want any mobs around me. There we go. Done that on my island. I used that rule when tunnel boring last season, though. I mean, that sounds like it could look quite cool. This might be quite difficult. Might not actually. Let me use free cam. Is there anywhere around here? So up there, and then just generically on the ice on the top. Can it melt ice? Because ice is spawnable. I got a job offer. Hey, congratulations. What was it? Was it one of the recent ones you were telling us about? Nice. What's it doing, if you don't mind giving more? Does it involve trees? It does not. I have no other guesses. Is it regarding environmental stuff? Sustainable infrastructure and transport base for the purpose of new. Wow, that sounds. Yeah. I'm not sure how that works, but that sounds cool. Sounds too complex for my brain. I almost like wondering if you just used a random word generator and went with that. That sounds awesome. It's in the area that you want it to be in. Oh, it does turn to water. No, my torches. Okay, this is the only problem with ice being around, it looks like. Is if there's ice, I can't spawn-proof this. Without it melting. It's also just washed away all the snow. Need to put snow carpets on it. How do I make snow carpets? Does snow melt outside of it? When it's more than 7? Ooh. I don't know if there's any of that near me. Is there any in this cave over here? I don't have shit. Can you use Silk Touch on it? Like Silk Touch other stuff than shears? Because I have a lot of ice up here that needs spawn proofing. Oh, this is going to take so long. Just to spawn proof it. Simpler terms, I've been overlooking the sustainability of a new rail network going to the power plant. Right, okay. Is that a permanent position? That sounds cool. But you can Silk Touch. Right, okay. I need to find some then. Does it spawn in, like, these kind of caves? Oh, wait, there's a huge cave on the other side of this hill. Ah. Ah. Okay, let's go get some shears. How you doing, Penguin? Good to see you. I'm hoping I have iron somewhere. Iron feels like something I should have brought to this base. I do not have iron. Okay, off to get iron. Also, right, if anyone's interested in the community, don't forget about the community quotes channel. I put one in there yesterday. I realized I hadn't been used in a long time. The last one was like 8 months ago it was used. I put one in there yesterday from Dev. Woo! From Dev. He said, I've been pranked. That's fun. But he said it in such like a normal conversation voice. What have I done? Where am I? That's an iron farm. I wasn't paying attention. I've gone through the wrong portal. Dev is so great. Yeah, I like Dev. He had quite a few people watching him yesterday. That was cool to see. Oh, right. I stopped early. It was the community iron farm, I think. Yeah, I put a shrieker under their base. Just, you know. Just classic SMP stuff. I don't know if they've experienced, like, just, this needs a torch. Oops, that's not a torch, that's a shulker. Oh, that's Julio's. I'm going to take my dispenser from here. At some point, if we're not needing more villagers, I will get rid of the villager breeder here. I need my dispenser. Basically, everyone can use it. Nice. I need an anvil. Oh, I should dye my boots. I don't have any purple dye, though. Woohoo! Right, we have a feather falling ivy leather boots for when we're doing snow work. I want tea, so I'll make one. Right, so we have the dispenser, torches. I'm actually okay for not having tea. I'm enjoying the, Also, you do have dye somewhere? I'm not sure where. I'm trying to figure out why I'm here. Oh, I was going to go to the... Oh, there's a book there. Is that just for decoration? I was going to go buy some iron. Right. The iron is gone. Should be a few stacks of blocks. I shall head over. Thank you, thank you. How much iron do you need? I have none at the... I'm going to call it the donut. So I wanted a bit just to have some stock there. Just for like future builds and stuff. I'm going to go steal some from Frets. We have some in the farm hut. Not much. I think we have like 32 blocks, but I imagine I'm going to need some iron. That's a whole lot of cats. Why is there a cat army here? Oh, is that going to be for the creeper farm? Do you have it auto-crafting? Donuts sound good. Don't they just? I'll only take a stack, if that's okay. And then, once the shop is stocked... I can buy some. Donuts sound good. They do. I don't know the last time I had donuts. Stack of iron blocks? Yeah. Oh, that's not to be. Nice. Blame LJ. What's for? Thank you. Woohoo! Look at these boots. What do you think of my boots? Let me give you a spin. Very nice. Thank you, thank you. Right. Oh, the cat army. Do I need silk touch on these? Is the next question. See, even this cave can be a cool build. I could do a diagonal... I still can't... Every time I say that word, I think of Harry Potter. I could do like a diagonal tunnel system going underneath the island, or the donut. And like it comes out here maybe, like a big donut, a big hole. And then like it enters into like this realm, which could be anything. It could be like a large blacksmith's area, like a huge forge. Right, look for glow lichen. Oh, I could check with this. Oh, I just saw a glow squid in the wall. So there's water up there. Oh, okay. That's fine. In the rocket factory. I hope I haven't ran out of glow lichen. Breaking it with the wrong things. I'm looking for... Oh, there's some. Aha! We have it. Flee. Right, so we go over here and we put dispenser, and then this, right, and then like that. I'm gonna put one tick on both of them, then like that, and then here we go. And then we stand here. I broke the wrong one. That's literally the only one I can't break. And then I do this. Let me make this quicker, because that wasn't the fastest. Here we go. Henry, welcome in, how you doing? Welcome in, signing in for your second stream. Here we go. Right, glow lichen. I don't know, does efficiency work on shears? We can put some iron away. Put some torches away. Whoops, I want the glow lichen, because I want to go see what happens. Just ordered a new oven. A new oven on Amazon, because my old one has been broken for months, and I still got stuff in the freezer. That's a point. I did a Amazon order yesterday. I don't know if it's been attempted yet. So this shouldn't melt the ice. It means we can spawn proof the whole top area. I feel like this is too far away for it to matter. Like, if I go here, I do C and H, X and H, X and C. VH, nope, CH. Oh, it was that, I just did it wrong. Add shape. Okay, let's add a sphere, configure it to 96. In fact, let's do 128 so we can actually move around a bit. And then enabled. Where is it? Ah, here we go. So yeah, we kind of need to spawn proof the whole island. The whole mountain. So basically what this represents, so this is actually the default hard despawn range. We don't use that though. We use 98. So this allows us to move around this whole middle area without spawning mobs around. Yeah, I think I do want to spawn proof the whole thing. Hey Leslie, how you doing? Good to see you. Should wait for nighttime to see what it looks like with glow lichen. Leslie, welcome in for 172 streams. Oh, this is a huge job. These do not light up very far. What is that? Wait, this is packed ice. This shouldn't be an issue. For torches, but normal ice melts. Well, even if I was using torches, this would be a lot. I don't need to, realistically, I don't need to do this side of the mountain. Because I don't think they're going to spawn and then head in. Do you know what I mean? So really, I only need to do the peak down. It's like this bit left, or the top flat bit, because I doubt they're going to walk over the top all the way down to that bit down there. Be happy to help light it up. We'll see, we'll see. So far, I've been refusing help for most of this bit. But if I do like off-stream projects, I probably wouldn't mind help. Have a look at that breeder design I still have. I can build it later. What does it breed? Okay, we're now out of glow lichen. But we did, like, that whole section there. Okay, it might not take as long as I thought. I can see on the mini-map, there's a ton of mobs over here somewhere. So I'm going to have to look for caves underneath me, because I don't want constant mobs being around. Oh, I thought that was my bed. That's a shulker box. Is it nighttime or is it just raining? I wanted to have one you could toggle so I can have some basic stuff at home, like food. And Mesa. Ah, that makes sense. Whoops. I waited way too long for that. Here we go. Technically, we haven't built much, but we have really, like, made progress with the plans and whatnot. Show only your mini-map. I didn't know you could do that. For those who missed it earlier, I'll just do a really quick explanation of how the map's gonna work. I'd recommend not worrying about it. But essentially what's gonna happen is in the overworld, anything inside of 5,000 by 5,000 is kept. When the border opens, anything outside of that will be resource collection only. You can go out there, you can loot, you can explore, things like that. But when the world trim happens, I'll give a notice on Discord. We're going to do a world trim. Nothing should be left outside of the world border. Everything out there should be returned inside. Like, you shouldn't build out there, build a hut, things like that. It will be deleted. So inside of 5,000 by 5,000, build, do whatever you want. Outside of 5,000 by 5,000 by 5,000 is resource collection, things like that. No worries, Julio. Appreciate you being here. It will be the same for the Nether and the End, but 2,500 by 2,500 in both of those. The one that I'm thinking could be extended would be the End, if any of them, if we run out of building space. But I only know of one person who's doing a build there currently. Any more bone meal? Is anyone selling bone meal? Oh, I might just have to go to the skeleton farm. Yeah. I'll do the ping in Discord later to explain it. I haven't planned a day for it to happen yet. But when it does happen, I'll take the server down. I'll do the world trim in the End. The Nether doesn't actually need a world trim. No one's gone outside of 2,500 by 2,500, which is a good sign. Ooh, the skelly farm, yeah. The storage was expanded. I think it's set up to automatically run. I don't know. I guess if it fills up, it should probably... You could put an auto stop on it if people are AFK in it for too long. Because I believe... I can't remember who it was, but someone might have mentioned yesterday that it was dropping items on the floor. Yeah, it sorts. There's a switch. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's unfortunately right next to someone's base. So when they're in their base, it runs. But that's all good. It will probably end up like the one on last season, where eventually no one uses it. Fret, this was a great idea about the glow icon, by the way. That was some serious Minecraft trivia knowledge, rather. I wonder if it was left on. It might have been, because if the storage was over full, that might have been why when someone went there yesterday, there was items around. It's all good though. Right, this looks relatively done. Maybe not. This area. Do you know what? I would be very happy when the walls are up, because then we just spawn-proof everything inside. Llama, how you doing? Good to see you. Nice. Right. Cave system lit. I love lighting stuff up. I helped with Isabella's Island yesterday. No, not yesterday. A few days ago. I don't know. Whenever I was on randomly, we set up Isabella's Island ready for them to build. You're on my TV? I'm scared. Every time someone says I'm on their TV, I always think about when I was a kid and I was like watching something on YouTube, and then my mom walked in the room and was like, "What are you watching? Why are you watching that person?" And it's just some YouTuber being like, trying to be funny. I get secondhand embarrassment thinking, what if someone who doesn't watch stream walks in the background and then there's just me sat playing Minecraft and I'm like, do you know what I mean? Just me and the dog. Okay, we're good then. We're good. Carry on as normal, everyone. I remember the time. Okay, this is a a nostalgia moment. I remember the time I was trying to explain to my mother what Twitch was about and stuff like that. And I showed them J-Raw's stream while J-Raw was live, and I was like, "J-Raw, say hi to my mom." I'm showing her what. Am I back? I think the stream actually dropped. The YouTube. The YouTube went from 17 people down to 2. I might just have to end the YouTube because that's probably killed that one. Let me ping everyone just in case someone's left. I don't want them to lose their streaks. Wait, it says 2 hour 2. It says 1 minute for me. Refresh. Double check. Wait, the streak, isn't it just per day? It's not per stream. Is that how that works? Stream streak? Oh no, stream streak. Counts as a new stream. not day streak. Wait, you refreshed? Why does mine say 1 minute? What does it say for everyone else? It says 2 minutes for me too. Okay. Okay, it's a mixed. It's mixed, so it's okay. Okay, I've sent the ping. Hopefully people see it. How long have I been streaming? I don't know anymore. Wait, someone said to it, so we've got half an hour. Okay. Oh, the YouTube's back up. Nice. View wise. Okay, that was quick. Okay, let's carry on. Ignore that. I'm assuming that was just a little blip. Okay, it looks like water fell down here. I think that's what all these holes are. So let's track it up a bit, maybe. Closed it multiple times, had to reboot my phone to get it to come back. Stream? Probably stream. Yeah. Yeah, whoops. I don't know what was happening there. We'll ignore it. Yeah, YouTube, ironically, YouTube is the one that, I don't know, I think I've been using the word ironically too much. But I think it means going against what you'd expect. So ironically, YouTube was the one that stayed up. Whereas Twitch is normally the one that stays up. But Twitch actually went down. Okay, I think I found where all the mobs are. Correct use, both crashed for me. Yeah, YouTube went down, but it didn't say that it restarted for me. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I don't know who that is, Fred. I'm sorry. Okay. This is a pretty big place to light up, and I've only bought glow lichen. Okay, I'm probably low enough that this doesn't matter anymore. Isn't that ironic? Wait, who are they? To be fair, you could mention something that, like, my generation knows about and I wouldn't know about it. It doesn't get the... It's an iron pick advancement yet? I don't know what that is. I don't know most things. I'm not very, what's the word? Is it cultured? You know where you're like, you don't know, like, the celebrities and everything? Right. Let me just have a quick look. Okay, this is where a lot of the mobs are. Oh, no. Oh, it's the cave. Wait, am I in the cave? Wait, does this link up with the cave? Hold on a moment. Where is this? Oh, it's like opposite the cave. I don't think I want to light this up. If I want to, like, you know, spawn-proof the base and stop mobs being everywhere, I probably should. Torches for that cave? Yeah. Because there was a lot of mobs under here somewhere. And it might have been them. I don't know if it's just to dig straight down somewhere and see what's under me. I can see them all on my mini-map. Okay, so this is roughly where a lot of them are spawning. Emeralds there, thank you, thank you. Wait, if they kill it, doesn't it make a book? You missed. There you go. A book. I mean a disc. What did I get? I got weight. Oh, it must still be loading. I know, I know. And there. Do I pick them up? I guess I pick up the ones in the cave. I waited. Okay, this is a pretty big cave. This is, I know not many people will want to do it, but this is definitely recommended on the server. If you know that you live above a cave. Good job waiting, thank you, thank you. If you know that you live above a cave, it's best you light it up. Not always for the server, but even some players at the end of last season had quite laggy bases because there were so many mobs in caves holding items near them. So it's just trying to keep, you know, keep things clean. Two stone diamond yesterday, it made me really happy. They're quite rare, aren't they? Like stone diamond. Okay, this cave doesn't look the easiest to light up. I know our base, but the majority of it is lit up. Nice, nice. Okay, this is a crazy cave system. This is worst case scenario. Am I even still under the base? I feel like I've walked so far away, this bit isn't even... Check for mobs holding items. Yes. Yeah. You have a map? I do have a map. I was explaining it yesterday as well with the free cam stuff. If you're doing it maliciously, then obviously that's not allowed. But if you're doing it for like just generic stuff, then me personally don't have a problem with it. I imagine Fret's the same, considering they just said it's acceptable. Like, who was it? Aiden. Aiden asked if it was okay to use it while spawn proofing. And I'm like, yeah, you can use it while spawn proofing. In fact, I'd encourage people to use it to spawn proof. I like spawn proofing. I've done a lot of the caves underneath the shopping area. Because there was a lot of mobs under the shopping area. Ooh, a geode. Nice. Oh, the map. Yeah, but I don't know where I'm above. I'm under the donut. Yeah, okay. So I still need to spawn proof this bit. This bit would be preferred. You can change the Y level? Ew. Figured you knew that? No. Just to the surface map? I didn't even know you could do that. Might as well go to the end. Might as well commit. I'm actually going to put that in the offhand now. Change it to surface mode. I didn't know you could do that. I already found out the other day that I can see under the bedrock in the Nether. With the MC selector, which is what I use to trim the worlds. It's not easy and it looks very messy, but it is possible, technically. Okay, I probably don't need to go to negatives spawn proofing, because unless I'm underground... If you think about it, the base is at 110. You too, Katie. Hope your interview goes well. I didn't know you had an interview. That's cool. Hopefully it's like for a job and not by a detective. But that's cool. I'm full of the jokes today. I'm gonna mark that as a good joke. Yeah, I can't really get up there. We haven't actually started with the main base, but we're doing a lot of prep work, which I think will help. Like, not having to run around later and filling caves with torches. I think that's a good first step. I'm prepping the build area. Lighting everything up, spawn-proofing everything. And then it's stuff I don't need to worry about later. I'm probably, thinking about it, are too far... How do you do this? Yeah, so I'm like out the way now, so I don't need to go this far. I can turn around and go back this way. There was a big cave I came down to light up, and now I don't see it anywhere. Okay, same thing. I'm probably gone too far that way now. Wait, if I do this on the map... Like that, does it stay for my mini-map? It does, okay. So I can see roughly where I am on the mini-map. So I don't light up... I don't want to light up too much. I don't want to be too excessive. I just want a, like, generic, like, less mobs under the base. How are you, etc.? Aha! I found the big one. Wait a minute. Ooh! Wait a minute. There's a city here? Ah, I don't think this is one with a city. This is probably far enough out. I don't need to light this up, right? Yeah, this is level 11. This is underneath the cherry biome. Okay, I didn't actually know there was a hole in the floor near the cherry biome. But that is pretty big. We can ignore that, though. We shouldn't be too close to that. I just want the whole middle of the area underneath it lit up. So probably some of this. I think I got the one that had a ton of mobs in it. This might actually be far enough away that it doesn't matter. Because it only reached the sphere thing I made to show where mobs can spawn. Only reached the top of the hill, which means it wouldn't have reached underneath the top of it. So we'll just do some around here, but we don't have to go that way. We'll probably do it when if we build in that big cave. We'll light this up. I'll also show you a good way of checking it in a moment. But I can show you now, because that will tell me if I need to do more or not. So if, oh! Skeleton jockey. I think. Ah, they ended up fighting. Okay, so if I go over here, now in theory this should work. So I go above the base, I fly straight up. I think. Does it work straight up? I'm going to fly a bit away to the side as well. Let me set this back to default. Okay, and I head back. Land very gracefully. Ah, okay, so there's somewhere right here where they're still spawning. Under me here. So I've missed a bit that's close enough for them to spawn in. And then you can actually see they're spawning further away as well. Let me put my protection boots on. Oh, there they are. That's the cave they're spawning in. I went past it. Whoops. Let me go back up. Here we go. All right. Oops. Yeah. I thought that would have been enough, but it turns out I missed a few caves. Ooh, there's more of that. How rare is it to get two together? I'm pretty sure they only like go in singles. Okay, well that's that bit. I can see a ton of them on the map. So we'll go spawn proof this bit. Look how many mobs there are over there. Wait, that I just accidentally killed a bat, dropped the head, the skeleton put on the bat head, and then I killed the skeleton. Did you see that whole interaction there? Have a good one for it. Bruh, that was... I got poisoned. For 40 seconds. Oh look, 2 more emeralds. This is not what I'm here for, but I will obviously accept it. I do like the cave generation in this. There we go. Right, we survived the poison. Okay, let's do another test to see where they're spawning. I believe there was a second cave where a ton of them was spawning. The more we do it as well, the more spawn proofing, the more they're gonna group together. So we're standing in the back. There's still some over here that we've missed. Oh, did we not finish doing that cave? Where are they? There's a bunch of them over here. I'm guessing link. Let me click on it. Oh, did they get... Sorry, yeah. Yeah. I killed the bat the skeleton put on the bat head. Morning Wonder, how you doing? Here we go. Here's where a ton of them are spawning. Wonder, just in case you missed it, we're currently prepping the base location by lighting everything up. We're currently lighting up cave systems so we can be in the base without having loads of mobs around us. To be fair, that could be I know people are looking for services to provide on the server for money. Lighting up and spawn proofing cave systems, I feel like that would get a huge large group of people interested. I would definitely want that around everywhere that I plan to build. I know some people won't worry about it. I just really like spawn-proofed areas. It's highly recommended. I'm hoping this might be that... Wait, how long have we been going? Oh, okay, so we've actually reached almost the 3 hours. Let me finish in... let me finish this area, though. How are you all here? Oh, are you actually... Are you wanting to be referred to as microwave? Is that a thing? I know you changed your Minecraft name. Are you wanting me to call you Microwave in stream? I didn't know if that was like a running joke or something I didn't know enough about. Zombies beneath me? Where did you spawn? Oh, probably up there. Oops. Okay, there's quite a bit over here as well. There's still a zombie somewhere. Is there an inside to this? I can hear them. There is an inside. Right, if we could find a way out of here, I'll do another test to see if there's any more spawning. When the redstone is provided redstone services. What redstone are you after? Oh. What kind of thing are you after? Ooh! I found a zombie spawner. I will take the name tag. Oh, let me take a screenshot. So I have to make the room and all? Oh yeah, I can help with that. If it's redstone that helps server performance, I will always prioritize it. For that, you would need just some redstone and redstone lamps if you have them. Okay, that bit there's been lit up. We just missed this bit down here, it looks like. Right, okay. I think... How low are we? 25? Yeah, we're probably low enough now to not worry too much. Okay, I'm actually... There's a real fear here of death. I think it's possible. Ah, what was I kidding? Not even close. Foxes, one you can do, this is only if you want to. If people are gonna want to continue AFKing the skeleton one, is if you read how many items are in one of the first hoppers. Not the first one, because that one picks up the items, and not the last one, because that one's obviously storing the items. But if you do one of the ones in between them, if that ever has like a decent amount in there, you know that the system's backed up and you can turn on the lights. Just a little method to turn things off when it fills. We don't really need to be lighting up this low. I also don't even know where we are. Ooh, what's this? Is that another geode? No. Help. I don't even think I'm under the base anymore. Oh, I'm definitely still under the base. Oh, that is a geode though. I'll take a screenshot of that one. Okay, let's swiftly leave. There was an iron vein there. Oh, there. Damn. Right, we're gonna head upwards. Yeah, there's some quite angry blocks down there. Hello, creeper. Oh, that's... Oh, did I... Yeah, I took a screenshot of that. The question is, how did we get in here? Ooh. Yep, there we go. Back, welcome back. Ooh, that looks like the way to go. I lied. But there is a place to place a torch. Found a whole bit that was missed. Waffle, we're currently spawn-proofing underneath the base, so we can hang out there and not have mobs build up around the place. Is that just... That's where we just were. Okay, so it's not this way. Harvey says meow. Right, I just need to make it back up to the surface now. I might have to just dig straight up somewhere. I'm very lost. Okay, let's just go up. As long as we're not below the mountain. No, we're like dead under the middle bit. Okay, we can go up here. Dig straight up from the mob spawner. Ooh. That's a shout. Anyone have any idea where that was? Oh, I took a screenshot. I think it's that one. Yes. Where'd it go? That one? Yeah. Okay, so that is... Oh, hello everyone. As we light it up, the bits where we haven't lit up is going to get very full. Like, look how many spawn in this area here. Okay, so we need to head to Bob. Do you mind if I take those? If I take those sculk sensors? There's actually a ton next to spawn, if that helps. There's a deep dark next to spawn. I don't know what's below this mountain. So if there, I don't know if there's a city or not. And if there is, I'd probably want to loot that. But I don't know. Llama knows where it is. The one near spawn. It's not too far. It's like just a run along the ice. Why did I pick somewhere with such a large cave system? Is there a city here? I'm starting to think there's not a city. It's just a big cave. Yeah. Right, let's try and find this zombie spawner. I don't think I'm going to use it, though. There's so many methods of XP. So I probably won't end up using that spawner. Ooh, I think I see a bunch of mobs on the minimap. Where am I? Am I out the way again? No. Okay, so I probably do want to clear these guys. Just double check where they are. Down. Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to intrude. Oh, I'm out of torches. I've almost used like 5 stacks of torches spawn proof in this area. I was just in that room. Breaking up the party? Yeah. It's okay. Once I've finished spawn proofing, I will be happy. We can move on. I got a glow squid head. Right, so this bit, no, we've missed a bit down here. Almost done. We've got to be close. Right, let's check this map thing again. So that way? No, so it's that way, and then 3763. Just that way. So we have to go that way and left. There's also a lot more mobs over there, but I don't think they were the ones that were involved. Thank you. We don't need to spawn proof at level like this low down. So 3763. Here. And then 3989. It's this way, but it's definitely up, so we'll start heading up. Hey, Bug, how you doing? Was it around this corner? 3898. Then 3763. Oh, is it level 60 this was? We're way down. Right, let's head back up. Till the next meeting. We'll be ending shortly. But if I miss you, I appreciate you being here. Right, so this is where it was, and then 9... 3... Wait, it's literally somewhere around here. Is it this way? No, it's this way. Aha! Here we go. Right, I'll dig up over here somewhere. Just to give some space for it. Because if you did the up-down thing... Oops. I'll probably go down up here. Let me double check. I'm not in the mountain. Slightly, but shouldn't be by much. Okay, let's go up in a 2x2. 2x1. You just filled in my hole I made. Right. I'm hoping this is enough. Technically, if I made a mob spawner or mob grinder, like the naturally spawn one, above my base now, it should be really good spawning. Because I've pretty much filled in most of the caves. And I know our base level is about 110. Hopefully. Oops. Oh, my bat. That was perfect. Oh, you have audio again. I thought that meant you're going no audio again. My bad. My bad, Fret. So I read that wrong. There we go. Right, that's pretty obvious. You drop straight down there to the zombie spawner. Are they close? Oh, there's a whole big bit I missed right there. The problem with these cave systems is you end up running really far to light up one of the things and you lose the start of it. Bunch over here as well. Hello, everyone. Stream is definitely overran today. What day is today? Is today Friday? Yeah, it is. Okay, that should do that way. Okay, let's go back and then leave. We'll do the fly test and hopefully a ton doesn't spawn. Hey, Clockwork, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, I found a place quite close to the surface where it looks like a lot of them are spawning. Help! 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 It's all good. B, how you doing? Just here for roll call, then going back to... No, boys. Appreciate you. Getting your second sign-in. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. I may have found a large area where they were probably mostly spawning originally. Because this is quite close to the surface. Yeah, this will be where most of those people we were trying to get rid of earlier were spawning. Ah, okay. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be too long. Oh, it does kind of go down here awkwardly. Is this this is close to the surface, isn't it? It is. Are we below the This is where most of them would have been spawning. I didn't even know this bit was here. I think I'm going to do some more spawn protecting at a later date. We filled up probably, I don't know, like 70% of the caves. It's got to be something decent. Is there a way out down here? Okay, so at least we can get back there quite easily. And let's just see if at least some of it... Hey, Deadcraft is on. Okay, so this should unload all of them. Maybe not. Brother, there's so many mobs still here. So there's some over that way. In a cave over there. There's some that way. And then there's some that way as well. So we can sort that. We'll do that at a later date. I've got stuff. I think Isabella. I'll take her some heads that we got. Okay, well. Someone's put a scope sensor in my base. I did come back and see Isabella there, so we'll see. I've been pranked. How fun. My suspicions are growing. I have heads for you. I have a bat head and a villager head, 2 glow squid heads, and then you may stay. See, at first it was only a suspicion, but then they hid. I also have some, I don't know if you want that. They're quite rare. Oops. Right. Now we're gonna find it. The OG way of finding them. For those who missed it earlier, the only reason I'm using free cam to look into caves is because I'm spawn protecting everywhere. Okay. That's a shame. I found it so fast, the dirt had not turned to grass yet. Yeah, the dirt had not turned to grass yet. Close, though. I would recommend, if that's your first time pranking someone, top advice, do it when they're offline. Because otherwise, they're probably going to be in their base. Oops. Okay, there's a chicken in the nether. You want? Nothing happened. I disposed of it in the correct manner. To do the prank while they're online. They actually ran off. You're hiding from me in the game, but I could just go upstairs. And then you're cornered. Right. On that note, though, we definitely overran slightly. I was only half an hour late to stream, and I've gone over by half an hour after that. Help. But this is more fun, for sure. For sure. Alright, let me have a look if anyone's... We haven't been here in a while. Yeah, I found somewhere to go. Right. Next stream will be Monday. Around 12 GMT, I believe. Anyone on YouTube, if you want to join the raid over on Twitch, click the pinned message. If you are not already, feel free to subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Other than that, I'll say bye to YouTubes. I'll catch you in a bit. Make sure to use the raid message. Henry has actually been a part of the community for quite a long time now. So it's good to see them back playing the server. That's very fun. You too, Leslie. Let me end off the YouTube stream. I feel like YouTube should have raids. we go. That's YouTube ended. Go over here. If anybody... Oh, they